welcome back to my channel. I'm Red Fury, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to be playing some more Hogwarts Mystery. Now, my last video for Minecraft, I realized there's no audio from my voice after I posted it. All you need to know is that I found diamonds. If you want, you can still watch it. Please watch it, and you can see if you still like it. So, hello Hagrid, Flitwick, McGonagall. Ooh. If you guys want to know why there's no audio for my voice, it's because I had a different headset and it didn't pick up my voice. I still got a different one, but I did check to make sure this one does pick up my voice. Anyway, which Harry Potter character is your favorite? Harry, Ron, Hermione, Dumbledore, Draco, Snape, Quirrell, Voldemort, Bellatrix, Draco's father, Dobby, Luna. There are a lot of characters. Okay, it said there's not enough space on my device. I don't know how true that is. May just be because I wasn't on Wi-Fi until like the last second or so. Let's hope it works this time. What are those dragon-looking creatures that are made of plants? It's been a while since I've watched the movie, guys. Ooh, yes, it works. I'm coming, Rowan. I have forgotten my voice for him. Haha. Yeah, I don't care. Okay. Yes, that's right. Let's go, Rowan. Rowan. Hey, Rowan. What have you found so far, Rowan? Can the secret duel book help us meet our prefix requirements? It has some ideas about offensive moves, creative advantages, and healing methods. Brilliant. As soon as I learn one of each, our prefect will teach me how to duel. But that's not what I wanted to talk to you about. Is it about my ruler? Once I learn to duel, I'll be prepared to fend her off. No, it's about what happened in the artifact room. Have there been any more visions or voices since we left? No, I would tell someone about it, but with my ruler going on about my brother, people already think I'm mad. Why don't we postpone then how to duel? I can go with you to the hospital wing. I'll end up in the hospital wing if I can't defend myself against the Marula. The voice and visions trouble me too, Ron, but I can't give up now on learning how to duel. I'm afraid there's a little too much noise going on around me, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm good. I'm afraid you'll have to convince me that's the better plan. Okay. I'm worried that you're unwell. Learning to duel can wait. Why must we learn to duel now? It's a useful skill. Do you trust our prefect's help? Yes, our prefect wants to help. Obviously. You just have me about convinced. Then what's holding you back? Ask me anything. Do you fear you've gone mad? No. If I go mad, I'll seek help. Boom. Easy. Why do you want my support? We're stronger together. Okay, guys. Alright, I'm convinced. We'll continue to pursue dueling. Yay! Oh, hey, that's cool. So if you're going to learn how to duel properly, there's something you should know. What is it? This book has lists of strategies and tales of champion duels, but it's not very instructional. It sounds like I'll need to try more hands-on learning. There may not be time to learn everything before I'll have to duel with Marula. Which of our prefect's requirements do you think is most important? Healing method. I'll need to keep up my strength and stamina to defeat Marula, so a healing method would be my priority. I like your confidence, Red Fury. If only we were learning Wigan, Weld Potion, and Snape's class later. I'll work on that. In the meantime, go over and see Professor Flitwick. The book says he's a champion duelist. Thank you for your help, Rowan. I'm off to find Professor Flitwick. Okay. $215. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hello, Flitwick. Thank you for meeting with me, Professor Flitwick. What can I do for you, Derek? Mr. Derek. Professor, is it true that you were a dueling champion before you taught at Hogwarts? It's true. I can stupefy and protego with the best of them. I have a shelf full of trophies to boot. Do you think you could teach me some of what you know? The Hogwarts curriculum includes lessons on many defensive spells, Mr. Derek. I need some advanced instruction, Professor. Tell me why. Why do you want to duel? I've been attacked before. I want to be able to defend myself. That's understandable, but dueling should always be your last resort. Teach me an offensive spell, Professor, please. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. I'm afraid things might be difficult for you here at Hogwarts, given your brother's reputation. I will teach you one spell. The duelist's most essential spell, Expelliarmus. It is intended to disarm your opponent without causing them injury. Look at how much energy I have, guys. 153. I'm doing it! Listen, 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 listen. Practice, 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 practice. Yeah, I know. Study, 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 study. Ponder, 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 ponder. Good, you have the hang of it. Now let's see you cast the disarming charm on me. On you? Now. Expelliarmus. You've done it. You truly do have a gift for charms. Thank you so much, Professor Flitwick. This will be a huge help. Promise me that you will only duel if you have no other choice, Mr. Derek. I promise I'll only duel if I have no other choice, Professor. Good. I believe you have great potential, and I would hate to see you ruin it by breaking school rules. Dueling is not allowed on school grounds without permission, Mr. Derek. If you use a spell for anything except self-defense, I will be forced to recommend your expulsion. I understand. Thank you again for your help, Professor. I ought to go now. Rowan Connor is expecting me. Oh, yes. Yes, I am. Yes, he is. Hey, Rowan, why am I here exactly? Do you guys like him? Good news. I found a spell in the dueling book that will give you a creative advantage against Marula. Brilliant. I hope there's still time to learn a healing method. That was my top priority. What did Professor Flitwick teach you? Expelliarmus, the disarming charm. Oh, and you have had a private lesson from a champion duelist? I'm jealous. But Flitwick made quite clear that dueling without permission is prohibited on school grounds. I promised him I would only duel if I had no other choice. I'd have done the same with Fury. Honestly, I suppose you could still... Although I suppose you could still face expulsion. Flitwick did say that expulsion was a possibility, but there's no time for it now. What's the creative advantage you found? The tickling charm. Rictusempra. Marula will never expect that. If she dares to duel you, you'll have her laughing all the way to defeat. Let me teach you what I've learned about the tickling charm Ms. Cass. Sure. Realize. Discover. Pronouns. Ask and ask. Ask me some questions, guys. Down in the comments. I might ask some or answer some in the next video. I think you've learned the tickling charm, Midtree. Try it out. On you? You won't get a laugh out of the training dummies. There's no other way to tell if you've learned it. What's holding you back from testing the spell on me? You're not my opponent, Rowan. You're my friend. This is what friends are for, Redfree. Let me help you test your skill. Alright, brace yourself for intense tickling, I suppose. Rictusempra. Do you think that would actually work, guys? I definitely don't. Ah, ha ha ha. I can't stop laughing. Oh, it's worked. I've done it. You're too, ha ha. Good at this, ha ha. Looks like you might even be having some fun. Not exactly, ha ha. I can't stop, ha ha. I'm sorry, Rowan. Just cast, ha ha. A counter spell, ha ha, before potions. Snape, ha ha, is teaching us, ha ha, how to brew ring world potion. A healing potion. We'll meet all of our prefect's requirements. I'll be ready to duel. Brilliant. Potions class begins now. Potions class begins now. I have no idea. It's been a while. I don't know what his voice sounds like. And I don't think I'd be able to get it right either, guys. So don't tell me anything. Yeah, Flitwick is in the movies too. I definitely don't remember him. Welcome back to Potions, Derek. Another opportunity to prove you're a failure. I'll keep an eye on Marilla to make sure she doesn't mess with her potions again with Fury. Thanks, I'd appreciate it. Our prefect would teach me to duel if I've learned an offensive move, creative advantage, and healing method. With Expelliarmus and that spell, all that's left is to learn how to brew Ringworld Potion. You did say that a healing method was the most important to you of the three. If I have some potion with me while dueling Marilla, I'll be able to replenish my stamina, even heal injuries. I'm quite excited to learn how to brew this potion too. How did you... My plan was to plead that I'm such a klutz that I couldn't go longer without learning to heal bumps and bruises. Great thinking, Ron. But I learned Snape had planned to teach Ringworld Potion today, at the request of Marilla's maid. So Marilla could be planning to use Ringworld Potion during dueling too. Will I be interrupting useless chatter with my teaching, Derek? Sorry, is it true we're learning how to brew the Ringworld Potion today, Professor Snape? It is. When you inevitably correctly, take responsibility this time, instead of blaming Marula's maid. I've heard that Ringworld Potion can be useful in duels. Should you plan on breaking school rules by dueling, Derek, I'll be happy to facilitate your expulsion. Now take your seats and do try to learn something. I hate you, Snape. Today you will learn how to brew the Ringworld Potion at the request of one of my most promising students. It is a powerful healing potion that can be used to heal injuries or reverse the effects of a sleeping draft. Be especially careful with the sloth brain mucus. Yeah, Derek. You don't have any brains to spare. Marilla's evil. She's just evil. Listen. Ignore. Compare, and compare. Measure. Avoid. Chop. Remind. Ha. Stir. Yay. Red Fury. Your person looks perfect. It appears to be passable. Miss Knights' concoction, however, is flawless. Thank you, Professor Snape. What do you have to say about that, Derek? What can I do to get better at potions, Professor? Being someone who isn't entirely incompetent would be an excellent start. I'm hoping to at least become a middling student by copying a true potions master like you. I appreciate your determination in spite of a hopeless failure, Derek. 10 points to Slytherin. Well, that's good. Professor Snape recognizes perfection when he sees it, Derek. And you are far from perfect. We won't settle that in class. Perhaps we'll settle it later in the courtyard. Sure, Marilla. Sure. Who do you guys think is gonna win? Was that it? Was that Marilla officially challenging you to a duel? It certainly wasn't a party invitation. Now that we have all we need, we should find a prefect so that I can learn how to properly duel. Probably. The sooner I can duel with my realist knife problem, the sooner. The sooner we can investigate the voices and visions you experienced in the artifact room. I was going to say, the sooner I can get back to finding my brother and the cursed vaults. It's starting to look like we have many Hogwarts mysteries to solve. Sorry, Rowan. Wingardium Leviosa. Haha. Learning to duel. I can't believe it. You've already learned an offensive move, a creative advantage, and a healing method? Yeah, I learned Rectusempra and Expelliarmus. Tickling Charm. That is a creative strategy. And the Disarming Charm, I'm impressed. And for healing, I learned how to brew Wiggenweld potion. I've been saying it wrong this whole time. Now will you teach me how to use what I've learned? Will you keep your promise to teach me to duel? Of course. But the best way to teach you both to duel is to have you duel each other. But I don't want to hurt Rowan. And I don't want to get hurt. I've already laughed to exhaustion. I don't want either of you to get hurt. But it could happen when you learn how to duel. Now let's get started. Sure. 3 stances: sneaky, defensive, and aggressive. To begin, you and your opponent will each choose a stance. Aggressive. Ooh, yes. Your aggressive stance beats your opponent's sneaky stance, so you get to cast the first spell. One of these aggressive moves. Choose. Expelliarmus, obviously. Hiya. Now it's your opponent's turn to cast. Yep, he's done. Defensive. Ah, sneaky beats defensive. Dang it, Rowan. I'm gonna throw a vial again. I'm gonna throw a vial this time. Ooh, yes. Yeah. Aggressive. Ah, dang it, Rowan. Thank you. Brilliant. Are you alright, Rowan? I'll be fine, Red Fairy. I'll happily trade a few bruises for learning how to duel. Well done. Now you'll both be able to defend yourself and properly represent Slytherin. And just in time. Marilla challenged me to meet in the courtyard. Now I can put an end to her bullying. Well, first side quest. Let's meet Hagrid. You know, I don't care. I need your help, Red Fury. What is it, Hagrid? There's a lot of magical creatures that need to be taken care of. With your help, we can learn more about them. I'm not sure what I'm doing, guys, for his voice. It makes her they're happy and well trained. Okay. Feed. Okay. Mistrustful, yeah, I get that. Okay. Bonding, yeah. I'd love to meet more magical creatures. I was hoping you'd say that. We'll need to be careful. Some of these creatures are dangerous. Dangerous? This isn't it risky to get involved? No more so that hunting for cursed vaults, I reckon. Besides, once you spend as much time caring for a creature as I have with the Sniffler, y'all get close enough that they'll be comfortable showing their affection like that. I think you'll find putting in the work to build trust with the creature to be very rewarding. Yeah. Then let's go, Redfew. There's a world of magical creatures out there waiting for us. Yay. Key. But yeah, find food. This will be the last thing we're doing, guys, until I end the video. Sorry. Kettle burns, stores some of the creature supplies in this room. If I search around, I should be able to find some creature food. Yeah, why would I go through that? Yay, now I can feed my hungry magical creatures. Okay, that's gonna be it for this video, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the series. If you do, leave a like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell for more. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.